Coming up on today's Code Bet Daily, I'll tell you what, there's a bit of tennis. Also, some other stuff. We are looking at some player props, game picks, and best bets, as well as a Rate My Multi from the Stats Guy. Alex, what's your favourite look today?
The fact that I managed to get Women's World Cup tickets during the show.
Great job. We're actually talking about that as well. What about you, Stats Guy?
Another underdog look in Wimbledon. Good value.
Nice one. You smashed yesterday's. So you better get around. It's Code Bet Daily. It's really good. Welcome to Code Bet Daily. It is Tuesday, July 4. Happy birthday, America. I think that's what it's about. I don't know. But either way, I do miss the
fireworks and beer.
The hot dog eating contest.
Joey Chestnut's going at it again.
The most dominant sportsman in any field, Joey Chestnut. Simple as you like. Right, this is episode 144 of This Here's Schmozzle. I'm your host, Jaymz Clements. I'm the editor of a very good website. It's called CodeBet, in a surprise twist. You can find that at codebet.com.au. I'm joined, as always, by the pontiffs. That's right, the pontiffs of punting. We've got Alex Donnelly over there.
Yeah, can we wrap this up? I want to buy Women's World Cup tickets. I've just found out they're selling more soon.
I thought you were
literally in the next half hour.
I thought you were about to take your schooner out on the bay and go for a bit of a sail.
I was about to say,
go for a sail.
Apparently.
Yeah.
And over here we've got the Stats Guy.
I was going to get my RMs out, but I definitely don't have RMs.
That's how Stats Guy has 200 grand. He doesn't buy RMs.
I don't buy RMs, yeah. But I'm here. I'm watching heaps of sport.
He wears Windsor Smith boots instead.
Well, maybe Stats Guy could afford a pair of RMs after his man Moonar came through last night.
I was very happy with that. $3.25. Underdog. I'm going to have a look at another underdog because of that.
All right, so today it is code, I don't know, tennis daily for a lot of us.
Absolutely.
Looking at a lot of tennis and a bunch of other stuff. It's Code Bet Daily. It's what it says on the tin. Code is betting is daily. Player props, game picks, best bets. We've got to Rate My Multi as well, Stats Guy.
Yeah, why not?
So what am I looking at today? I am covering off a bit of Wimbledon, a little bit of more of the old NFL preseason looks ahead, which I am very much enjoying. And that's about it. I think I've also got some Women's World Cup, just a quick look ahead at the actual prices.
Yep.
So we can talk those out in the best bets.
Nice.
What about you, Alex?
All football related. So there's EPL Euro Under-21s Championship ongoing right now with some stars that we do know from the EPL.
Cool,
and I think I've got an Arsenal bet in there somewhere. I can't remember. I'm signing up for this ticketing thing.
Mid-podcast.
I like that. Why not?
I'll get some tickets, yeah.
And what about you, Liam?
Stay off my server, bro.
Wimbledon, of course, which is going on at the moment. And a bit of cricket, the third test for the Aussies and England.
Oh, nice one. All right, player props. Player props. Let's do it. Alcaraz, Joker, and Medvedev. What are they all good at? Stats Guy?
Tennis and arguing.
Hitting a ball over a net.
And complaining, but...
Complaining Medvedev specifically. Joker
mainly
having
tennis.
a sook about other
They're all
things.
from Europe.
To make the semis, all three of them, $7.50.
Oh, yeah.
that's
Really
very
good.
Yeah, that's surprising.
Right.
I
Hold
thought
on.
that would be like $3. Yeah.
So for the three of them
Really?
to make the semis, I mean, what? You've got Yannick Sinner, you've got a couple of other names floating around, but
Yeah.
Alcaraz, absolutely dominant at the moment. Joker is Joker. And Medvedev doesn't mind the old Wimbledon court. So I love this bet. This is $7.50 to make this make the semis. That's a special with Ladbrokes that I discovered.
Curiosity
today.
nice.
helps them a lot as well because it usually tears it up on the grass.
So let's go. Alcaraz, Joker, Medvedev.
That's great.
The other player prop as well. I think I mentioned this one yesterday. Dominic Thiem to get one set against Tsitsipas tonight. That was $3.60 yesterday for Stefanos to win that 3-1. I'm still on board with that. I'm still believing Stats Guy.
Yeah, I think that's going to happen.
All right. NFL though. A couple of just two little player props I wanted to throw out there. Aaron Jones, big bustling running back for the Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers had a quarterback by the name of Aaron Rodgers for years and years and years.
They did.
Super Bowl winner back in 2010. Aaron Jones will be doing a lot of the, hang on a second. Our quarterback is no longer Aaron Rodgers. It's Jordan Love. And they'll just go, take this. And Aaron Jones will be smashing his rushing yards. 800 rushing yards. That's literally all it is. 800.5.
Yeah, that seems low, yeah.
It's pretty low. They do enjoy a bit of timeshare, the running backs do Green Bay with AJ Dillon out there too. But Aaron Jones is the dominant running back there. And if he literally just plays 14 games, he crushes that 800 yards. It's like one of my favorite player props I've seen to start the season. That's the sort of even money, $1.87 kind of vibe too. With Ladbrokes. But my favorite one that I've seen so far, though, out of every single player prop that I've looked at so far for the NFL season is Joe Burrow, 5,000 passing yards at $5. He has the best wide receiving core in the entire NFL, and $5 to go sailing over 5,000 when he was airing it out this season. I kind of love it. Yeah. This is the year that I feel like I'm going to be going very heavy on the Cincinnati Bengals as well, just for the simple fact that another year under their belt. They've already made a Super Bowl, obviously, but this is the year where I feel like they turn into that absolute juggernaut in the regular season. And as long as they stay healthy with their sort of receivers, they should be fine. And I think Jamar Chase is an absolute weapon. I think Joe Burrow sails over this 5,000 passing yards. $5, I could not believe how short that, that's crazy. Long, yes. Because
in the middle.
It should probably be around that $3.50 because he could easily win MVP. He's probably going to be my MVP pick this year as well.
It'd be good value for that.
But for $5 with 5,000 passing yards, that's as long as everyone sort of stays vaguely healthy, I reckon he smashes.
These are all regular season as well.
Regular season, regular season NFL pre-bets because, you can't do much.
No, you can't playoffs.
With the postseason.
Yeah,
so.
Nice.
But there you go, because we've got another, 2 months before NFL's back, and I cannot wait. Can you tell I'm counting down the days? I'm just
bet on every
I'm
day.
marking it off on the calendar, and I'm going to have 87 different bets before the season starts.
That's fine.
Yeah,
which is
new,
pretty much how I operate when it comes to NFL. Right, what about you, Alex? What's your player prop?
Well, like you said, with the NFL starting soon, I'm getting ready for the EPL to resume in about 5-6 weeks' time. I'm having a look at the Golden Glove, which is the best goalkeeper, the most clean sheets. And I'm looking at Alisson from Liverpool. $3.25 to win this award. He's the second pick. Look, he's won this award in the past. He won it 2 seasons ago when Liverpool got so close to winning the title, losing by 1 point. Liverpool, they had the very sort of yin and yang season. Pre-World Cup was like, oh God, the wheels are falling off. And then after it's like, we're going to make the Europa League. Cool. And if you follow the Europa League on Twitter, they are a very fun follow because the admin's like, you're in the Europa League and we're going to remind you all the time. So Liverpool have made new signings with McAllister and Soboslai.
Oh, he's Soboslai. Bang.
Wrote it down and how to sound it out. This is how you do it, stats guy.
Phonetically, I like that. Yeah.
Soboslai. It's the best name to say.
The Scousers are going to have trouble with saying that one.
Oh, that's it.
Soboslai.
And they're also looking at Lavia from Southampton, which apparently Arsenal and Chelsea and Liverpool also want, but that'll also make their defence stronger. But the thing is, having a stronger squad, cutting some of the fat that was in that Liverpool squad when they were in the team, all of the injuries, like Arthur Mello's gone. He played, 4 minutes. Oxlade-Chamberlain's gone. Firmino's gone.
Yep.
So it just says, okay, this season is sort of where they start to rise back up the table, and you look at how they finish the season. You can see Alisson having much more than 14 clean sheets, which is what we had last year. He had 108 saves in the season. If you actually watched Liverpool and paid a lot of attention to him, like, oh yeah, they would have been screwed without Alisson. He would have it would have been a couple of losses that were, instead of it being sort of maybe draws or losses, they would have been absolutely hammered. A stronger and better Liverpool team obviously means they're less likely to leak goals, and I'm happy to back him at $3.25. One, because Aaron Ramsdale and Arsenal are known for making one catastrophic absolute bleep up.
Could be like 3-1 every game. Yeah.
And I've just got this weird feeling about City after doing the treble. It's like, let's just try and win the Champions League again. It's just like, you can't keep doing it for so long, and they've only got Mateo Kovacic coming in at the moment. So I'm just like, where's their improvement?
Interesting.
Yeah.
I like
the Geelong thing. You were so good for so long. It's like maybe there's a dip coming, but also with hundreds upon hundreds of millions of
The other
pounds.
one about Liverpool is Trent Alexander-Arnold's moving to midfield.
Yeah.
And he was really bad in defence last season. He would just attack and not defend at all. So if he goes into midfield, chuck an actual defender in there might help.
Yeah. Well, that's it.
Help,
everything about Liverpool says, they're going to make top 4 this season, but it's just like, how does 6 fit into 4? You should check out the breakdown when we actually get around to it in about a month's time.
Nice
one. Jeez, Leo. Keep it down over there. He's in the new studio. He's already breaking stuff. Classic social guy. Anyway, Stats Guy, what's your player prop?
Looking at an underdog in the Wimbledon again. Last night we got Muna at $3.25. Cashed that in. I was very, very happy with that.
Smashed me, jeez.
I was a bit worried. I was watching it. Isner smashed him in the first set. I was like, ooh.
How many aces did we get?
A lot. Isner got so many, but it didn't help him in the end. He couldn't move across the court very well, so I was happy with that. I'm going to go for another underdog here. We got Jiri Lehečka taking on Sebastian Offner. Lehečka's $1.60, Offner's $2.30. I'm keen to take on that $2.30. Lehečka's much higher ranked, but Offner is in awesome form. He made the ICLEI grand final, not the grand final. He made the Ickley final on grass last week, losing to Kubler actually in a final.
Hey.
So the Aussie won that one. And he also made the 4th round at the French Open. Lehechka is much better on hard courts, but he's really inexperienced on these grass courts. He's only 2-5 in his career on grass, whereas you got Offner, who's 15-7 on grass.
Ooh, nice.
So just much more experience on the grass. He's got the solid slice and the speed, perfect for those grass courts. So I'm just going to go Offner head-to-head, $2.30 is my underdog of the night.
I like that. You can also go Seb Offner.
Yeah, he's got an awesome name.
Seb Offner.
Still not the best name in the stadium.
No,
the tournament.
We'll get to our favourite name.
Love that. All right, match/game picks. Game picks. Game picks. Game picks. I'm going to get to that right now. Lloyd Harris. Be more of a tennis name. Hello, I'm Lloyd Harris. I play tennis. Actually, South African.
South African, yeah. I don't think.
But that also makes sense. Like
Hello,
a lot
my
of,
friend. I play tennis.
but
Yes.
it's also like half of the English team at one point was South African.
Exactly. That's
so
true.
their captain is also a Kiwi.
He is playing our favourite non-Australian tennis player, Greg Barry.
Greg Barry. Gregoire Barrère, but
Gregoire Barry.
But Greg Barry
AKA Greg Barry. Shush.
he's a podcast
His name's
favourite.
Greg Barry, and I'm going Greg Barry, baby.
I was
Let's
going
go.
to say, I'm in the striped shirt. I need a beret.
You do.
Oh,
If he's
Greg Barry.
punching
If
me.
he wins, we got to find some berets on.
Yeah, I'll just shave my mustache. Just there. Greg Barry is once more a winner. We'll get some baguettes. It'll be awesome. But Greg Barry, he's $2. So he's actually somehow the underdog against Lloyd Harris, despite having
Damn
just
it,
made
Leo.
this. Despite having just made the semis at Eastbourne last week, Greg Barry is ranked 49 in the world stats guy. Lloyd Harris, a lowly 208. They've never actually played before. I love Greg Barry in this one. I'm going Greg Barry $2. Just the head-to-head, because I do feel like this is the one where you go, he's not going to do it easy, as our mate Greg Barry. He doesn't do things easy.
No, he's not.
He's going to go the hard way. He might go 4, might go 5, but I think Greg Barry gets the win at the end. We mentioned Kubler as well. This is an interesting one. The stats guy was all over as well, up against Uga Umber.
Umber, awesome French name.
Uga Umber. They just played. Umber won in straight sets.
Yeah,
So
I was
don't-
even Kubler. I actually don't mind as a better overall player, but then when you pointed out that he lost in straight sets the other week,
just the other day.
yeah. So I don't mind Umber, but
Dollar
Kuba's really good on the grass courts.
He is. This might be the thing. So Umber is $1.60 against Kubler. I want to go Kubler.
Nah, but
But Umber beating him like
Much more
literally just
experience
the
as
other day
well.
is a bit tough. Dom Stricker against Alexei Popyrin, the Aussie stats guy.
I love Popper.
Poppy, there's the underdog, $2.05. He made it through qualifying at Queens, made it to the through the first round, I think, to Jordan Thompson, the other Aussie.
Yes.
Jordan beat him, but that's all right. Popyrin, $2.05, just head to head. Up against Dom Stricker, who stinks. We're going Poppy.
He stinks.
Let's go. Bite out your nose there, Dom Stricker. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you, Dom Stricker. We're going with the Aussie.
Go on with the
Poppy.
Aussie. I like it.
And of course, my ones from yesterday still stand for tonight. Alcaraz over Jeremy Chardet. The 9.5 game line yesterday.
Yep.
3-0. Alcaraz under
he's gonna
28.5.
smoke him, yeah.
He's going to smash him. That is like, it's going to be very sad what he does to Shardy. Like, it's illegal in a lot of countries.
Feels like Shardy's about 47 as well.
Yeah, he's been around for a long time.
He's been around.
yeah.
What is he?
Going to
Yeah.
right now.
I was open like 10 years ago.
Yep.
Jeremy.
And of course, we've still got Demon
He's
versus.
36.
Oh,
What's that?
Jeremy is 36.
Jeez, he has been around a long time.
Yeah, right.
Demon against Kopjans.
Copyans, I think.
We mentioned that one yesterday as well. Made the finals. The Queens did the Demon. $1.40 head-to-head yesterday. The -8.5. I love the game line there, I think, as well. This one sort of screams like 6-2, 6-3, 6-3 to me. So
Nice.
off he goes. And I think Corder and Vesely is still tonight as well, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, Corder's flying. I love Corder tonight too.
He's
He
a
made
gun.
the semis at Queens. He's an absolute weapon.
Yep.
3-0 for Corder is probably my favourite one for that.
Yep.
What about you? Do you want to roll into some Alex, I think?
Yeah.
You've got some
Roll
football.
into some Alex.
I was just checking to see if Stats Guy had any more tennis. That's
No,
it.
fair enough.
Yeah, nah. So having a look at the Euro Under-21s, which is ongoing right now, I've got the semi-finals coming up, and the Poms have a really good team. They're taking on Israel in the semis. Just listen to some of these names. Morgan Gibbs-White, Emil Smith-Rowe, Anthony Gordon, Noni Madueke, Jacob Ramsey, and Levi Colwill. They're all going to be right around
They're
the
all
EPL
going
for
well in there.
at least the next 10 years.
EPL.
Like, they are really good, namely Morgan Gibbs-White over at Knott's, $40
Yes,
million
he's a gun,
man.
yeah.
Look, it's England, so...
They always like to grumble. Yeah.
They always like to screw up when it comes to big tournaments.
This
And
it's an under 21.
kind of choke, yeah. At least, the Women's World Cup team are coming off winning the Euros last year as well, or was it early this year? Either or.
Last year, yeah.
But yeah, look, the Poms should absolutely roll through Israel here. They're $1.38 to win it, but England in over 1.5 goals at $1.67. Watch the highlights of their quarterfinal. They should have had 3 or 4 goals. Just a couple of good saves and a couple of sitters missed, typical English fashion. But England in over 1.5 goals in this game at $1.67 is my way to go. They honestly should just be winning this tournament after rolling through Portugal the other day.
That talent, some of those guys are dominating in EPL. So
and they're playing Israel.
Yeah. Which seems wild.
Yeah.
All right, let's go England. Yep. Nice one, Stats Guy.
Just going to have an earlier look at the Ashes third test in Headingley. Haven't dug too deep into it, but just having a look at it. I just think the Aussies at $2.20 is another good bet. We've tipped them in every test so far. The only worry, of course,
Haven't gone wrong yet.
2-0. Just think our batting and bowling depth is just awesome. We've got Smith and Uzi in amazing form.
Can we bet on how many tears are spilt by the Poms?
Yeah, I was trying to bet on Bairstow to get stumped again. That would be pretty funny.
I did enjoy how they're like, there's going to be extra security needed at Headingley, and then someone's like, what? Are the MCC members travelling?
Yeah. The fact that all kicked off at Lords is nuts because that's never the case.
I'm so surprised that rich entitled flogs would carry on.
True.
My favourite thing has been Pat Cummins going, all right.
Yeah, they were asking him about it. He's like, okay,
cool.
I don't care.
He is the don't care.
What a legend.
I was about to say, he was the one who copped it from all of the Ricky Ponting and Justin Langer era players when they ousted Langer, and he's just like, I copped it from those dudes like Piers Morgan. Who?
Don't care.
Don't care.
Don't care. What a great captain. That's exactly what you need as well, right? You just go, I just
Level-headed.
don't care.
Yeah.
I just don't care.
Because he could have gone off about it.
You did it. We did it. We got it right. You got it wrong. You know what?
I don't know. Check the results.
2-0.
Yeah, 2-0.
Don't care.
2-0. I think we're going to go 3-0 here. We showed great heart. Ben
Really?
Stokes was hitting sixes everywhere, and I thought it was going to be a replay of Headingley.
We also did it without
We dropped
Kaz.
a couple of catches. I thought it was exact replay. But I don't mind Todd Murphy as a replacement for Lyon. He was really good against India. You even got Stark, who I thought was I was surprised that he got picked, but he dominated in that last test. England seemed rattled. Robertson is also bowling the slowest in his career. Had to give him a little pot shot there. Aussies $2.20. I think it's a
Amazing how
great
Stuart Broad still became the biggest flog of the Test match.
bet. I know. Yeah.
Good stuff, Stuart.
Yeah, so get on the Aussies. England just look rattled. They're just talking more about the media than actually their cricket. So, yeah.
Classic. That's definitely a way to win an Ashes series.
Talking crap, yeah.
Sook and moan.
Yeah,
Sook and moan the entire time.
Winning games of cricket.
Yes.
I feel like winning is probably the more important thing that you should be focused
I
on.
was about to say, if we
I
win-
don't know if I want to have a beer with him after the thing. It's like,
No one cares.
shut up. Concentrate on the next game.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Also, you're a Kiwi who coaches England. Why would we want to have a beer with you?
Oh, Brew.
That's a good point.
Did you see what we did in that second testy? That was a bit
I
special.
didn't know we were going to get
pretty special,
10 different accents today.
No, this is that's the Stephen Adams swing by.
Stephen Adams, yeah.
All right,
I
let's
think
do
I
some.
found tickets, by the way.
Oh, nice.
You got them?
Germany and Morocco.
Can we stop the podcast?
Did you get me?
Oh, no,
one?
I thought you were in Australia.
We're going.
No, you can't get that.
Germany, Morocco. Let's do it. Code bet live from the
Germany,
ground.
Oh my God, yes. And it's literally about 500 meters to our right.
Just I'll get the binoculars out. They go, is that Alex streaking? What are we doing? All right, best bets.
Desert theory.
Best bets for today, tomorrow, whenever. Women's World Cup. Speaking of which,
Yeah, nice.
I just wanted to quickly hit on some of the odds for this. My 4 first favourite sort of looks, when you're literally just glancing at the odds,
Yeah.
obviously USA, $3.50 favourites. Back-to-back champs. Off we go. I think they were runners-up, the one prior to that
Yeah.
too. So
They're very good.
they're really good. We understand that.
England have gotten better.
England, as you
I
said,
don't mind England, I
Euros,
think,
$5.50. I didn't mind that price for England. But also it's England in a World Cup. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
But who do you want to see lose more in a final, England or America?
Probably England.
Probably
because
England.
I'd say
It's
soccer.
funny.
I'd say America, though.
It's just funnier when it's England.
Yeah.
They're always going to lose.
Yeah, but England losing in a semi would be just as hilarious.
Australia, $10. That's fine.
Sam Kerr.
At
That's,
home,
it seems
off we
about
go.
right, but we got a
The one I
big
did
chance,
like,
yeah.
Sweden.
Sweden.
$17.
Yeah.
They're ranked 3rd, and they're $17 at the moment. I kind of don't mind it. And if you look at the bracket, I mean, when you look at brackets, you've got to win who you got to play. You know, you just got to keep beating teams, and that's how it's going to go.
Yeah.
That's how it
You're going to
works,
play
yeah.
the best ones at some point, basically. So, Sweden $17. I kind of like that as a value play. Australia $10. I mean, God bless them.
Oh, we got a
I
big
don't know.
chance. We got a chance.
I don't know. At home, do you think we can do it?
Because it's at home, massive crowds. Be interesting though.
Could be fun.
Yeah.
Could be awesome. But yeah, we'll see actually sort of the more market sort of pop out from the Women's
Like,
World
there's
Cup.
still no golden boot yet.
At the moment,
Maybe
it's
next
literally
week,
to make
I reckon, yeah.
the quarters, semis, and the finals, and that's basically it. Like to win the group, you essentially have the 2 favourites of each group, and then 2 sort of I don't know, underdogs.
Yeah.
Vietnam. Philippines. Good luck to you, but still. So 350 for USA looks pretty good, but I don't mind that England 550, and I think Sweden is my rank outsider at 17 is a nice
Yeah,
play
Sweden.
too.
I saw went to a match. They did beat the Aussies this time last year. So,
Yep.
yeah,
Cool.
Interesting. What about you, Alex?
Having a look at the EPL, so like we said yesterday, Haaland at $1.83 to be top goal scorer is just seemingly insane odds. Well, I've got another one like this. Arsenal to be the top London club at $1.72.
Sure.
I thought this would be $1.30 to be honest. If you look at the results of the last season, you go, but you know what, Alex? Chelsea were really bad and so were Tottenham. Arsenal still won it by 24 points.
Yeah.
That is 8 games, like 8 wins.
Yeah.
So it's very hard to see that turning around because you look, Chelsea, the next price at $3.25. They've got no depth in their midfield and they're selling off assets like it's a house homeware sale at the moment. Seriously. It's ridiculous.
End of financial year.
Yeah, get your
All
players,
stock must
100
go.
million.
Yeah. We are closing down and moving next door. At least they're going to have a striker this season, so hopefully you're going to score more goals.
Oh, we'll see.
Tottenham are $5.50, but it's Tottenham, and they'll also be 550 to 1 if Harry Kane ends up leaving.
Hello, I'm Harry Kane.
I'm going to Bayern. And then you have a look at Arsenal. Kai Havertz is already in the team. Declan Rice and Urian Timber are going to sign in the coming days. Those announcements are coming.
Yep.
This is going to be a stronger and deeper Arsenal squad, better than last season. Ideally, Saliba doesn't get injured for the last 3 months, and Gabriel Jesus doesn't miss 6 weeks in the middle of the season. I don't know why they're $1.72. This is an awesome bet. I'm super keen. Along with the Haaland top goal scorer, this is going to be one of my inclusions for my season-long multis.
Get it in a multi. Yeah,
and I've started looking around at like top 6 finishes to finish top 10 to be relegated. And I think early pick for relegation, Bournemouth at 275.
Nice. This is a great one. I love that idea. So, yeah, winning it by 24 points.
Yeah, I didn't even
Winning
mind
the top London club
I
by
didn't even mind
24.
Arsenal just to win the league. So just them to be top London club if they're going to win the league is pretty easy.
Well, it's a bit hard for me because I did take $7 for Arsenal to be top London club last season. I'm like, I got to really take a big chunk of change there.
Nice. All right. Good stuff. What about you, stats guy? Are we doing a rate my multi?
We
At
are.
some stage, Jared's just going to have to hit a button for that.
I was gutted yesterday.
It might even be happening tomorrow.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, cool.
Oh, spoiler.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Gerald's like, no, not yet.
I was gutted yesterday with my Wimbledon multi. One leg it lost by Gasquet cost me against his French mate Matet. I was very gutted. One leg, but that's all right. We're going to have another crack tonight. We got Greg Barry taking on Lloyd Harris. As
Let's
James
go,
talked
Greggy!
Barrere is ranked 150 spots ahead. He's made it to the semis at Eastbourne last week. I think him head-to-head's a great bet. Even on $2 is an amazing value. Then you got Lorenzo Sonego taking on Matteo Berrettini. I'm going Sonego on this one. Injuries have cost Berrettini at a stellar career. I think he's dropped 70 spots over the last couple of years. He's just been out of form and he can't get back into form at all. Sonego played him 2 weeks ago as well and also won in straight sets, so go Sonego there. Katie Bolter taking on Daria Saville. Dasher, as lots of people like to call her.
The Aussie.
The Aussie. Bolter's in career best form. A few years ago, she couldn't even make the Wimbledon tournament, but 2 weeks ago, she won the Nottingham Open, which is also on grass. So I'm just going to go Bolter head-to-head against Dasher there. And then the last
Bolter
one.
and Dasher, it's like...
Yeah, pretty cool.
There's some pretty sweet names.
Yeah. And then last leg is Sloane Stephens head-to-head against Rebecca Peterson. Yeah, the soft-touching slice of Stephens, too strong, and she's just a better overall player.
I like it. I said soft touch will be too strong. Well done.
Yeah, she has soft... Yeah, it makes sense, I think. So I'm going Barry head-to-head, Sonego head-to-head, Bolter head-to-head, Stephens head-to-head. That's $5.63 with Ladbrokes. That's my 4-leg multi.
Good stuff.
I don't mind that, especially the Sonego leg against Berrettini.
Yeah,
It's,
he's actually
pretty
a heavy favourite, even though Berrettini used to be 6th in the world.
Yeah, I just don't like going against Dasher. Let's go.
Yeah, she hasn't even made a major. This is the first major she's played in a long time.
Tough
so,
scenes, tough scenes.
I do like it. Yeah.
That's good. I'll give that, let's go 7.5.
7.5, I'll take it.
I love me Greg Barry.
Greg Barry,
so.
I knew that would bump it up for you.
The Sloane Stephens one, but actually, to be honest, might go an 8. I really like that.
All right.
What about you, Alex? Any thoughts?
7.27.
So I'll take that.
Nice one. There you go. That's it. Co-Bet Daily done for today. We'll be back on deck tomorrow. I'll be not wearing a green hat, apparently.
Wearing a striped shirt again.
Why is your head missing?
It's a new shirt too. It's really comfortable.
Alex might get lost at sea, so we don't know what's going to happen there. We might have to send out some search
Gill
parties.
again.
You'll be wearing like one of those big, yellow sailor
Eating
jackets
spinach.
as well. And
I should wear some boat shoes as well. Really top off the I'm a flog.
I feel like you
outfit.
definitely have boat shoes. So.
Yeah, you've already got the RMs on.
Nah, hey, what's wrong with
Well,
RM stats,
got
guy?
him.
I didn't mean that at
That's
all.
right. Yeah, you shut up.
Oh, whoa.
All right, get right around the show. Subscribe, like, review, and Star it on all your podcast apps. Chuck a follow across all the socials so we can make Leo do some work and not actually just kick the wall over there where he's sitting at the moment.
Seriously, Leo.
YouTube, Facey IG, Twitter, TikTok, and Twitch. This will also be the tournament, the Battle Royale, in here in this new studio.
I like it how we haven't seen Marcus for a week. I reckon he's in like a real intense training camp.
Yeah, he's Rocky 2ing it.
He's actually playing the game at altitude to get his brain switched on.
Yeah, he's getting oxygen just pumping through those veins. He's like just absolutely fanging through it. I did actually there was a great moment the other day. A bloke walked into like the Zing or EB games. And the Squid were in. He's like, hey, do they have the AFL 23 on Xbox yet? And the lady's like, nah.
Xbox like, don't want it.
What are you talking about? It's halfway through the season. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on over there, but that's funny.
I don't think Xbox want anything to do with it.
The dude lost his mind. It was great.
That's funny.
Anyway, send in any questions, any comments via the socials, of course. And I think that's it. Thank you, Stats Guy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alex.
Cheers. Yeah, I just got tickets. Just confirmed.
Great job.
Nice.
You better afford your boat. Thanks to me. Thanks to Gerald for producing. And I don't know, Homie for keeping us all in line as well. What do we say, Stats Guy?
Gamble responsibly.
All right, may all your picks come in. Happy bunting. We'll catch you tomorrow. Go Bet Daily. Out.
What are you really gambling with? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.